Well, hello. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with A. Actually, I am kind of taking over the solo podcast episodes for at least a month. So listen, I have a favor. I would love to hear from you guys what you want to hear from me. I am an open book. I am happy to talk about any topic, whether it's personal or whether it's weight loss, or give me all of your questions to be answered on the podcast. I am open to whatever. So please send me a DM with any topics you would love to hear covered on the podcast. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, everyone, it's September 1st. And so what that means is it is a brand new month. Can you guys believe it is September? 2023 is absolutely flying by. I really feel like time, if you are not so purposeful and intentional with your actions, your habits, your systems, your routines, time will get away from you and you will blink and years will go by and you still have not accomplished that thing that you said you wanted to accomplish. So today I actually want to talk to you guys about your September vision. So this is something we've been talking about a lot within the membership. We actually have a tool, an actual tool. When you guys hear us say the word tool within our membership, what that means is like you could print it. You certainly don't have to, but you could print it. It is a template. You have a role to play in it. It's not just you watching a video. We're asking for something back from you. So we created a vision tool with prompting questions to help you to create the vision for yourself. So I'd love for you today to just kind of take a moment to think about how you would like to show up, who you would like to be at the end of this month. 1 month is a really good amount of time. What is your vision for you this month? Maybe it's to get better control, feel more in control around food. Maybe it's to get more in tune with your hunger. Maybe it's to start finally moving your body. Maybe it's to prioritize more nutrient dense foods. I don't know. But what is that vision that you have for yourself this month? I'd love for you guys to take some time to think about it. And then I would love for you guys to take some time to think about what that would look like for you. Okay. Like, okay, great. You say, yeah, I want to eat more nutrient dense food. Okay. How, when, where, like, what does that look like for you? And then start to look at things from a micro lens. So like, all right, breakfast. I normally have this. I could make this small tweak. Dinners, maybe 3 times a week. I'll do this. Like really get micro with the how. And then you need to find a way to remind yourself of your vision every single day. Listen, have you ever struggled with consistency when it comes to your weight loss journey? I think every single person listening right now is shaking their head and they're like, yup, she is talking to me. Okay. If you are lacking consistency in your weight loss journey, it's perhaps one of a few things. It could be that you are trying to do something that you're doing only for weight loss. So for example, a burpee. Now, there might be some people listening who are like, I can't believe you just said that about burpees. I love burpees. Listen, you go live in your world with the other 0.3% of the population who love burpees. But most people don't love burpees. They just do them because they think that they should. It's going to get them results. It's going to get them weight loss. And so if you're struggling with consistency right now, I'd love for you to ask yourself, am I trying to be consistent with something that actually does not align with who I want to be? Am I trying to be consistent with something that I'm doing only for weight loss? And maybe you guys are like, what is she talking about? Of course you have to do shitty things to lose weight, sucky things to lose weight. Wrong. Like, whoa. That is a belief. That is a belief you have. And if you like red flag, like sirens are going off. If you currently believe that you have to do things that suck in order to create weight loss, that is your problem when it comes to weight loss. And you need to press stop on this podcast right now and come join your weight loss, and we will help you. We will teach you. We will unlearn all of those things so we can first change your belief. You do not need to do anything sucky to create weight loss. And if you're struggling with consistency and you're doing something you don't like or doesn't align with your personal values, that's why. It's not because you're broken. It's not because you don't have willpower. It's not because you don't have motivation. It's because you're trying to do something that sucks. People ask me all the time, how are you so consistent with your walks? And I'm like, it's hard for me to give them advice because it's not hard. And then I'm like, that's the advice. My advice to you, how do I stay motivated? I only do things that I want to do. Boom, right there. Okay. Thing number 2, that if you're struggling with consistency, it could be that you are trying to do something that does align with who you want to be, that you're like, no, I want that. I want to be that person that eats vegetables. Okay. Listen, if you go from someone who eats only processed food, or you eat meat at every single meal, and then you decide you want to be a vegetarian and you do it overnight, most people are not going to be successful with that. Why? Even if deep down they're like, no, I want to be a vegetarian, because it was too soon, too hard, too fast. Most people that go from the couch to running, they don't stay consistent with it. Even if they, to their core, they want to be someone that runs. It's a part of their identity. Too quick, too soon, you will not stick. Okay. So you might be trying to change everything too quickly. But thing number 3, which is actually probably the easiest thing to change. So if you're listening to this and you're like, okay, no, it's not that I do want this. I want this. It does align with who I want to be. I'm not trying to make a change too quick. Why am I not doing it? Have you ever asked yourself that? Or why do I keep doing it? Whether it's a certain behavior that you are not doing. You're like, why am I still acting this way? Why can I never accomplish this? And I'm going to ask you something. Do you have a way to remind yourself of your vision every single day? If the answer is no, that is your problem. And that's a big problem. You must, and I'm going to be bossy here. If you want the vision of yourself that I hope you thought about at the beginning of this podcast, if you want her to be the person you're looking at in the mirror at come October 1st, and also like pause, how great would that feel? How great would that feel to look in the mirror? And I'm not talking about physical, but to look in the mirror and to be like, look at you. You did it. You showed up for yourself. You are closer to that vision of who you want to be after a month of being connected to that vision. Doesn't that feel exciting? That's accessible to you guys. Every single one of you has access to that moment. Every single one of you has access to that moment. How? You must find a way to stay connected every single day. I have a notebook. I have notes. I have a checklist. I look at that vision every single morning. Yes, I have time. I prioritize that. I get up early, and I'm not saying you need to get up early. I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying you need to find a way to stay connected to your vision, to attract your vision of yourself every single day. Every single day. I don't care if that's a quote. I don't care if that's a checklist. I don't care if it's an alarm on your phone. I don't care what it looks like for you, whether you do it at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m., but you must find a way to stay connected every single day. Do you need me to say it one more time? I don't think you do. Here's the other piece though. Are you thinking, sure, Alicia, is that really enough? And then I'm going to ask you, enough for what? Is that enough for you to lose 20 pounds this month? Absolutely not. I mean, maybe, but probably not. Okay. Is it enough for you to work towards becoming that person that you've always dreamed of? Yes. Please start acknowledging, accepting, not the right word that I'm looking for, valuing progress, getting closer to the person that you said you wanted to be. That is beautiful. That will feel good. That will feel like a win. You will inspire and motivate yourself. And then October 1st, we think about, okay, who do we want to be November 1st? How do we want to feel? What does she look like? How does she act? What does she say? How does she feel? And then how can we get closer to that every single day? So listen, if you guys are listening to this podcast and you have big goals for September, which I hope you do, big goals for this fall, actually, we actually just have a 4-month promo out right now. So super exciting, September 1st. I literally cannot think of a sexier time to join your weight loss. This membership will take you from September 1st to January 1st. Dream a little bit, give me your 4-month vision. But if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I want that for myself. I want weight loss for myself. I'm ready. Let's do this. After you join, also send me a DM, send me a September in DMs, and let's have a conversation about your vision. Let me help you create your vision. Let me help you come up with a plan to accomplish this vision. I would absolutely love for you to do that. Okay. So once we've gotten to that point where we're going to come up with a vision, we're going to come up with a plan. I have one thing for you. Find a way to stay connected to that every single day. And we have a bunch of tools within our membership that can do that for you. Okay. I hope that you guys are feeling excited about a brand new season, about a brand new month, about some brand new goals, because there is nothing more exciting to me than September. And it's not even because the kids go back to school. It's the smell of a fresh template, fresh pens, fresh highlighters, fresh goals, opportunity, fresh opportunity. And it's in the air with the colder air is bringing opportunity. I feel it. Okay. I can't wait for all your DMs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And don't forget to send me a message about what do you want to hear me talk about next Friday. Okay. Bye guys.